Developing tonight, he is the mystery candidate in the Maricopa County Sheriff's race, a fired MCSO deputy who's moved back to Arizona to take Joe Arpaio's job.
But he has really nothing bad to say about the sheriff. His website even praises Arpaio. So really, what's happening here? Bram Resnick is live in the newsroom to try to sort it all out. Bram?
And Mark, kind of hard to figure out. Chad Lisk moved to Arizona at the last minute and filed to run for sheriff at the last minute. But he matters because as the only libertarian, he'll be one of 3 candidates on the ballot for sheriff in November. One of Lisk's opponents claims Joe Arpaio might be using Lisk as re-election insurance. Chad Lisk wasn't expecting any attention.
Well, that's the reason you're interested, right? Is because I just showed up.
Showed up out of nowhere at the very last minute. Lisk just beat the deadline last week to run for Maricopa County Sheriff as a Libertarian. He registered to vote in Arizona the same day after living in the county for just 1 week.
Would it maybe be time to think outside the box and vote for people?
For the last 10 years, Lisk has worked as a longshoreman in Seattle after a stint as a Maricopa County Sheriff's deputy. Lisk says he was fired after an off-duty injury.
There's an infinite amount of information on what people don't like about the sheriff's office.
But Lisk doesn't carry a grudge. His website praises Sheriff Joe Arpaio.
Maybe that'll make me stand out. I don't know. I'm not a politician.
Democrat Paul Penzone's campaign wonders who Lisk is.
And this is a very odd candidacy, and it raises a lot of red flags.
Penzone lost to Arpaio by 6 points in 2012. Independent candidate Mike Stauffer, who just showed up, snatched 5% of the vote. The Penzone campaign believes Arpaio might be pulling some strings.
But this definitely helps out Arpaio. The more the merrier for Joe Arpaio. He does not want a one-on-one race with Paul Penzone.
Lisk is guaranteed a spot on the November ballot, but he says he's had no contact with Arpaio or the sheriff's people.
I'm not here on anyone else's behalf but my own.
Arpaio campaign spokesman Chad Willem said if there's some sort of insinuation the Arpaio campaign is behind this, it doesn't make any sense. If anybody is behind this, it would be the Penzone campaign, because logically, libertarians pull votes away from Republicans. And Chad Lisk told me much the same thing. By the way, he still plans to work as a longshoreman in L.A. on many weekends during the campaign. In the newsroom, Bram Resnick, 12 News.